and welcome to Tech Worldwide. I'm your host, Al Campbell. Today, we are having a quick flashback of this year's Tech, 1998. The successful technology company, Apple, just released their first iMac computer in the United States, but Steve Jobs says it won't be their last. Jobs was the founder of Apple and received a big thumbs up from all the members of the big unveiling. This new technology is a big step forward for Apple and an even bigger step forward for worldwide tech. The big question is, will the first iMac appeal to everyone on Earth? And how fast will we grow out of this new technology? Let me hand this over to our other anchor, Zoe.
Hello, I'm here with Steve Jobs. Steve, how do you think technology will be in the future?
The future of technology is being written every day. I think Apple will be successful for at least a few more years.
Thank you, Steve. Now back to Al.
Thank you, Zoe. Now we will talk about Google. This is the 1998 new web browser, and it was released on September 4th in Menlo Park, a famous United States location in California. This technology was released to the world, and it changed the world. Larry Page and Sergey Brin were the minds behind Google, and we are in debt to them. Google was chosen as the top web browser to find websites before the end of the year, and was quickly a popular choice. We all know that Google will be a favorite pick for many years to come.
Hello and welcome to the Person of the Year. Today we're interviewing an author who just has written the second installment of a series about a young wizard. Please welcome J.K. Rowling. It's so great to have you here, J.K.
It's so great to be here. Would you like a drink?
Wow, that is pretty cool.
Okay, let's get to the interview.
Okay, first question. How did your childhood impact the writing of Harry Potter?
Well, I was born in Yates in 1965. I always had an ambition to write and made up many stories at young ages. I had many friends that created my versions of the characters in the wizarding world. As the world expanded, events in my story expanded too. When my mother died, I decided to write the death of Harry's parents into the plotline, which created Voldemort and the struggle between him and Harry.
How did you get the inspiration for Harry Potter?
That's a very hard question. Harry seemed to be with me my entire life, but I never knew about it. The time that I had the first idea to create his wizarding world, however, was when I was on a delayed train to London. Then Harry just fell into my head. Over the years, I created more and more parts of the wizarding world. Its reliable characters, its amazing creatures, and its clear magic power. And now, here I am, the second installment of the Harry Potter series is a part of the Muggle world, not just the wizarding. If you went back to that girl on the train and told her where she would be right now, I doubt she would believe you.
Why do you think Harry Potter has left such an impact on so many Muggle lives?
I think that Harry Potter gives people of all ages, genders, religions, and races an opportunity to shed all their hardships and fears and join Harry in his magical world. The characters are so believable and real that it's hard to believe that they are just that, characters.
And for our fourth and final question, why did you use the name J.K. Rowling instead of your full name?
Well, when we originally had my full name on the book, it didn't sell as much because I was female. Many men and older people didn't want to read a book by a single mom. So my editors and I realized it would sell more if we used my initials and my gender was unknown. We did sell many, many more copies after that.
Thank you so much for coming in today.
Thanks for having me.
Welcome to the USA Weather Station. 1998 had some severe weather conditions. One of the major weather conditions in this year affected the Sunshine State, also known as Florida. We have gotten intel from Florida and weather stations that there have been many streaks of heat over 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Nearly 1,500 daily maximum temperature records have been broken or tied. These records occurred from April to August. Now let's give the stage to Elle, where she will tell us about the toll Florida has taken in during this extreme heat.
Thank you, Zoe. The heat has ended at least 8 lives and produced many major wildfires all over Florida. These wildfires, in total, have burnt up over 500,000 acres of Florida's land. The cost of agriculture and livestock that this extreme heat has killed or burned up is already in the millions. But that's not all. June and July in Florida have been just as awful. These 2 months got the worst of these heat conditions Many locations throughout Florida are meeting temperatures over 95 degrees Fahrenheit for the majority of the month. Now back to Zoe.
Thank you, Elle. This graph, as you can see here, shows us the record-breaking ties from April to August. Based off this graph, Florida's heat records were broken and tied the most in June and the least in April. This concludes our major weather condition on the Sunshine State. Now, let's talk about Texas. Another state that has been affected by major weather conditions is the Lone Star State, also known as Texas. We have gotten information from Texas and other weather stations that Texas is suffering from three-digit weather. And around 100 senior citizens fled from senior homes to get away from this hot heat. Not only is Texas in three-digit weather conditions, they are also suffering from a major drought. This drought was estimated to cost $1.5 billion in losses for farmers and ranchers and waste away $4.6 billion of Texas's economy over the next 18 months. And now to Elle, where she will tell us what is going on in Texas right now.
The air conditioning in my bedroom went out yesterday. It's like you're going into a steam room. All my plants at home have died. I'm so weak and I'm a diabetic.
As we can see, these people are suffering here. This concludes our Lone State heat waves. Now back to Zoe.
Thank you, Elle. This wraps up our weather conditions in 1998.
Hello, I'm Madison Bird reporting to you from the Oscars for your yearly dose of pop culture. There are a whole ton of wonderful movies, actors, and actresses that got awards this year. Personally, my favorite, and the one we will be focusing on, is The Titanic.
Jack, I'm flying.
To mention a few awards that the Titanic got this year were Best Picture, Best Director, who was James Cameron, Best Cinematography, Best Art Direction and Set Direction, Best Costume Design, and 6 others. And Kate Winslet, who acted young Rose, was nominated for Best Actress for a leading role. Here is your fun fact of the year. Gloria Stewart, who acted elderly Rose, was nominated for the Best Actress in a Supporting Role. She is the oldest actress to have been nominated for an Academy Award at 81 years old and 277 days. Well, that wraps up your yearly dose of pop culture. Madison Bird, the Oscars.
Hello, welcome to Sports with your host, Savage. Today we're going to be going over the Olympics and how Germany won with 12 gold, 9 silver, and 8 bronze, which handed them first place. With Germany in first place, and Norway got second with 10 gold, 10 silver, and 5 bronze. Russia came in third with 9 gold, 6 silver, and 3 bronze. The fourth place winner was Canada with 6 gold, 5 silver, and 4 bronze. Austria and America tied for 5th place, with America having 6 gold, 3 silver, and 4 bronze, and Austria with 3 gold, 5 silver, and 9 bronze. Here are the new sports in the Winter Olympics: alpine skiing, biathlon, bobsled, curling, and figure skating. On to football. Peyton Manning was born in 1976. This year, he got drafted into the NFL to start his career. Who knows, he could be the next legend or the huge cheater. This year, right now, the Yankees have just won the World Series. This is an exciting day for all Yankees fans. The final score was 9-6.
For our fourth and final question, why did you decide to use the name J.K. Rowling instead of your full name, Joanne Caitlin
Kathleen.
J.K. Rowling, thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for coming in